They're from the tools of Arbitrade Pro, the largest trade management and management platform in predictive markets. In today's video, we will show you how the tools work. Management available here within arbitration. So let's go straight to the asset, so you can understand how it works. Deposit, loot operations. Purchase and sale are already available on the channel, and this is a video you need to understand. But first you must watch others to understand how the whole process works, because we will go straight to management. Every time you come in a market type, you have the settings preview. Clicking here, you have first, take profit, stop loss. This is the type of strategy where you naturally defines what profit you want. So if you want that your share reaches the price of 85 cents and you accept a loss until she reaches 35 cents, you simply defines this operation and make your purchase here. So you buying to $1, you reaching up to 85 cents, you naturally will have your operation automatically performed. IA stated, the opposite is the same. If here your value in the up reach 35 cents, you will automatically accept your loss, and the operation will be closed. You can complete and configure this along with the strategies, or leave without any, or even include the loss recovery. Loss recovery. You have a trigger here. IA. Every time your value drops here. For example, 50% drop. You can enter in the same direction, multiplying your next step. And here you type how many you want. So for example, your roof from 50 pounds to 25. You can enter again automatically, multiplying the value of one that will enter naturally with 2, putting here 100% of the step. How many times do you want to do this? And here comes the value spent on your project for this. Doesn't mean you're going to use it. And yes, if you follow all the steps here regarding this type of management, what is recovery? Continue, okay? Always in the same direction. If you came in with up, he will come in with up. In the case of inverted, follows the same philosophy. But the first step will enter backwards. Down there, so you lost 50%, and you selected the up. You case lose 50%, will automatically switch down. And you will continue various down sequences. After this loss, remembering that it is one loss recovery process, and the shuffle follows the same philosophy. But he does this mix up, down, according to the number of steps you have defined here. Correct. So next is leverage, which means you will leverage your account. Works the same as loss recovery. However, with each gain of 50%, we'll make a sale and a purchase multiplied per 100, okay? IA. Here 100% is 2x. If you walked in with 2 and dropped 100, the next step will be 4. And he always goes, multiply this value for your purchase and not for sale. That's why it's called leverage. You don't want to define any of that. You also have your even break control. Break even. Nothing else is what you define your trigger. For example, we see that down there is 76. If you set here at 80 and you bought 70 here, when that dollar value reaches 80, he will protect his capital to your entrance, which was 70. So when the Tajira 80, when the 70 falls, it will close automatically. In case you don't want to close in on your entry, you can set the trigger and where you want to go, okay? So I set my trigger to 95 cents. When it gives 1 to reach 95, we'll trigger the trigger, and I want him to go out and protect my profit, in case it falls into 80 cents. So he will sell. In this region I'm showing you here. Okay, this is break even. Here we have training stop, which is very simple. You simply defines here how many cents you wants your share to be, can go down and hit your stop. So let's go in here with a dollar, and here in 98, you can see that in this function here is another operation rolling, and here the trailer that peak is 99. Then you have 10 cents trailer, where it is a mobile stop. His trailing, case the peak is 99. Stop rises to 89, and it changes during your trades, okay? In addition, ending, we have the auto stop timer that you define in long-term markets. How many minutes do you want that? Strategy works. Be 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 4 hours or more. So you set your stop. Of time, these were the advanced settings within trade management at Arbitrade Pro.